Today on the Matt and Ann Show, we welcome actor from movies like Borat, Get Smart, The Artist, Meet the Spartans, Ken Davitian. Let's go.
When you say it like that, I think to myself, how come I'm not living in Beverly Hills? And how come my bank account does not show all of this great stuff? But little by little, baby.
Promote you.
Hey, are you in LA?
I was actually. I was living out there for a while.
Oh, because this shirt says LA.
Yeah, I lived out there for a minute.
Well, I like it here. I just shot a week in Alaska, and it's still not warm. My bones are still cold. Okay, so no more Alaska.
Are you gonna have to go back there if the show's picked up or no?
I told them I wouldn't. Okay, I don't think it's. I don't know. I don't think it's necessary to be over there freezing your butt off. So we'll see. I mean, it's also a matter of comfort and money.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, the place I was staying at was very nice, but you had to walk out of the building and go about 75 yards to go to a restaurant that served the worst food you can ever eat. So it was not conducive to making a good show.
What part of LA you in?
I'm in the valley. I'm still poor, so we're in the valley. We go. We call the other side. We need a couple of more movies.
We'll keep promoting you. Maybe you'll get a big movie coming up.
Hey, sounds good to me. Never know. Where are you? Are you in?
We're right outside Philadelphia right now.
Oh, okay. Okay, so let me ask you a question, because I was there. It was 3 o'clock in the morning, and the stand on the left said that they're the first one that created the sandwich.
The cheese.
Okay, and then right across the street is another stand, and he says he's the first one that did it. So I really didn't know, but I asked for a sandwich, and he says, "You want cheese?" I said, "Yeah, American cheese." And he put white cheese on it. And I said, "Hey, I wanted American cheese." And he says, "That is American cheese." So I didn't know that. So all this green, yellow stuff I've been eating is not American cheese. But it was fun. It was too cold. I'm still hugging my blanket. I mean, I don't know how people live there. I think there's only two types of people in Alaska: felons or people that have murdered people and don't want to be caught. Because why would you go there? I don't get it. You open the door and snow falls on your head. When I wanted a soda cold, the girl would take it and put it into the ice. 5 minutes later, it's freezing cold. But Philly, boy. So who makes the best Philly sandwich?
I mean, I'm not like, there's people that say if you say Geno's or Pat's, the two you were just talking about, they're like, you're not Philadelphia. I think it's Pat's because they make mushroom cheesesteaks. I like mushroom cheesesteaks. So yeah. I choose Pat's. And also, Pat's only really has one stop, where Geno's, now they're in the airport. They have them right outside the stadium now. So
Geno's is growing. Geno's, somebody put money in and they're growing.
Yeah, so it's not like the original, there's only one place in the world you can get it now, where Pat's, it's only Pat's.
Yeah.
Geno's, you could go anywhere. It's not the same hands working on it. So that's just me. I say Pat's.
All right, what about the team? What team?
For me, it's Phillies, Eagles, Flyers, and then for basketball, it's Clippers. I'm a Clippers fan.
Oh, Clippers. Okay. I'm a Clippers fan too. But football, I am a sad Raiders fan. 20, 30 years.
Cowboys fan for him.
Ah, yeah, I like but I really got, I mean, I was a Raider, Kenny Stapler back in the 70s.
Back when they were in LA?
Yeah, they were in Oakland, and they came to LA, then they went back. I didn't care. I liked the team because they didn't give a shit about anything. They don't care about getting penalties. All they care about is win, baby, win.
Yeah.
So
And they,
I like that.
and they still got stuff in LA for the Raiders. Like at Universal, they have a Raiders store.
Oh,
They haven't
I
been
know.
there in years, but they play in Vegas now, but they have a store in Universal.
I paid $300 for a jacket at Universal,
Yeah.
and it doesn't fit now because it's too big. Because I lost a lot of weight, but I got
That's
the
a
jacket.
good thing. That's a very good thing.
Yeah, I tried and I did, but I don't know. I'm still Raiders. Now my son, not Philadelphia, Pittsburgh.
Absolutely. Big Ben just retired.
Yeah, it's too bad. But
You
that's,
hockey
hey,
fan?
you know who I wanted to win was Brady. I wanted him to go out with his last game as a win.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But they didn't say he was going to retire until the day of his game. He lost to the Rams. They're like, oh yeah, he might be done.
Yeah,
But
and
before that,
personally, I don't think he's done. I mean, I think he can still do it.
I think I said at the end, I think it's in-house that made him retire. I don't think personally he wanted to retire.
Well,
but he's been playing for so long. There's not much left to accomplish. So
no, there isn't, especially him. He's done all of it. So,
absolutely.
but I'm the fan, and I want to see him. So it's up to the fans. And is that a jet behind you? That's an old plane with the propellers from what? How long ago?
I don't know how long.
Probably like the 40s, 50s, maybe.
I don't know what the history behind it.
I never like got into Air Force or planes or anything, and now I'm getting older, and I'm just trying to figure out how to get the hell out of anywhere. I need a plane.
Did you fly out of Alaska?
No. Well, there's a Van Nuys airport. That's where I'd go. But the last time I flew, I think I went to Alaska a couple weeks ago. And I can't tell you so much about Alaska, except it's all white and it's cold.
Yeah.
Cold. I'd stay. What's the temperature, Philly?
30 degrees right now.
Shit.
It got so bad, we did a poll. We're moving either to LA or Miami because I'm only 29, he's 28, but I'm getting too old for this cold weather.
Oh no, I agree. And if you think you're getting too old, how the heck do you think I feel? I don't. There just isn't enough life left to go waste it over there and freeze.
Yeah.
No matter how much they pay you.
It's home, but that's about it. That's all I could say about it.
Do you have room in your home?
Do you have extra room for Aunt to come live at your house?
No. You know why? My son won't let anybody over until this COVID crap is over. That's it. I haven't even seen his brother. So now everybody's still, it went away and then started again. And now everybody's at the point that says, I don't believe anybody that's saying anything. So who do you believe? I certainly don't believe Biden. I think that was somebody's mistake. But everything is going backwards. Everything. I mean, you go get gas. There was no reason to take the gas line that was in the middle of the country that was giving us energy, and we were selling it. There was no reason to all of that stuff that he did just in spite because he didn't like Trump. And listen, I can understand you don't like Trump, but if what Trump did was good for the country, then leave me alone. That's all I care about, you know? So,
Absolutely.
but Biden's the president, so I think he is. I get
Do you think this is a Dave situation where Biden, something happened to Biden, they have someone take his place?
the person in line is worse than Biden. And wait a minute. And the person behind the vice president is Nancy Pelosi. So you can't get it just gets worse and worse and worse. So, you watching the Olympics?
Absolutely. I just got done watching it this morning. I watched some of the hockey and some of the skiing last night.
Yeah, we're watching
How
it.
about you?
Yeah, we watch it, but I'm just not in favor of doing anything in China.
Yeah.
So
Well, the
I
last
think-
two have been in Asia. And if you count the Russia held one too, so there's been, I think, what is it? 3 of the last 4 Olympics have been in Asia.
Yeah, but I don't think the Olympic Committee gives a holy coop about anybody. So if somebody gives them money, they're going for it.
Yeah, it's the most money you can get. It's in LA in 2028.
Yeah, believe me, I'll be in Philly. I don't need the traffic. I don't need no. I'll come over there. You guys can come over here. The only thing good last time when the Olympics was here was traffic was really reduced because people just didn't go out because they would get stuck in downtown with the games so that part was good. We had very little traffic during that, but I don't think it's economically feasible. I don't think it's necessary. So no, I don't want to LA. Just keep it over there.
Are you a Dodgers fan?
Yes. How can you not be? I grew up with them. I mean,
I was at Game 7 a couple years ago when they played the Astros.
Oh, God.
Still one of the worst nights of my life.
Oh, why? Did you want the Astros to win?
No, I wanted the Dodgers.
Oh, well, I don't know, but I got to tell you, baseball, not a big, but football, yeah. And next week,
Super Bowl's
Next
in LA.
who is going to win?
Who you got?
Who do you got first?
Rams.
Who do you got?
I got a Bengals.
I got the Rams too. Matthew.
Yeah, I mean, how do you live here? I live here. I can go walk outside the door and say, no, I'm not for the Rams. I don't know what the hell that is.
I don't know. I think a Bengals for all. I think he's hungry.
And that's the thing, though. Matthew Stafford's more hungry. He's been waiting 13 years for this.
Yeah, I agree. But I still think these young, new Rams could have a damn good chance. The only thing I like about the other guys, their hat.
The Bengals helmets.
Yeah. So
yeah,
that's about it.
I think.
So how long have you guys been doing this?
This is almost 2 years for us. Yeah,
That's good.
2 years. We started in May of 2020.
Yeah, April.
Well, yeah, technically April we announced it. May we had our first guest.
Good. Any guests shoot themselves on the air or anything?
Not yet. Please do not do that today.
No, I won't. No, I am too conceited. I would not shoot myself.
At least not on our show. Maybe the next.
But tomorrow, to get in to the game, it's almost $7,000.
Yeah.
Because in LA, you got all of these Hollywood people, and they have the money, and it's the first time it's happening in LA. And it's not just happening in LA, the Rams are playing. So that gives people, they're gonna go. They're gonna go, and I'm gonna watch it on TV.
And it's insane. Have you ever been to a Super Bowl?
Have I what?
Have you been to a Super Bowl ever?
No.
I've
been to some games. I don't like the crowd. And the last time I went to anything, I had my son and my granddaughter. And my granddaughter freaked out because people wouldn't stop. They're just coming up, taking pictures and asking for autographs. And I love doing it, but she's going, who are you? Why do people do this? Well, because, she can't watch Borat or anything else.
And one of my favorite movies of all time.
Well, yeah, but Cobra Kai is she can watch.
Yeah,
but,
Cobra Kai is great.
Yeah. Oh, it is. It really is. I was so surprised. 3 or 4 years ago, I went for the first time, and it was a YouTube show.
Yeah.
And I just thought, this is unbelievably awesome. These guys that are created the show, they're all the age of my kids that watched the show.
Yeah.
And so they watched it, and they really, really did well writing it and making everybody involved from before and after. So it was great. And I went, but it was a YouTube show. And I told them, I said, so where's the money coming from? Google right now.
Yeah.
And then after 2 years,
it went to Netflix.
Yeah. And now it's trending one of the top shows on Netflix.
Well, we're going to get into that too, but we want to start off with your most famous role, Azamad Bagatu in Borat.
Yeah.
How did it come to be? Did you know Sasha before the movie? And why weren't you in the second one? I know what happened in the second one, but why didn't you appear in the second one?
I felt that they, or him, really didn't want me in there because they offered me 2 times the money I got before, which was $60,000 for 4 months of work and a movie that grossed $257 million.
Yeah.
All I got was $60,000. And that's the job. I did the job. It helped me. It's wonderful. But when they called back, there was 15 years of no communication, of nothing. So when they called back and they offered me that kind of money, I said, no, I'm sorry. I don't want to. I think it was disrespectful. And really, 15 years, I never heard from anybody. Nothing. So I figured, no, I didn't want to do it. Not for the amount of money. I thought the amount of money was enough for me, for other people like you and other people to go, why did he do that? Why would he have done that for that amount of money? I thought it was embarrassing. So it was, and we've never sat down, ate. I've never been to his house. Just do the work and go.
About the first movie, a lot of it looks like it's improv, obviously, because you did it in public places.
99.999. It was improv, and the good thing was I was talking Armenian, so nobody knows what the hell I was saying.
Let's go with the most famous scene, the naked scene, the fight between you and Sasha. How did that work? Did the hotel you were in know it was going to happen pre it happening, or did you guys just run around the place naked?
No, we were at one of the hotels. It was evening, and we're thinking, okay, what are we going to do next? And we're gonna run into this place naked. And I thought I just didn't think it would work. You know, I didn't think it'd be funny. But it was, I guess. And we did it. We did it in Dallas, and we ran into a building of engineers who were getting a lecture from another engineer on the podium. There's about 40 people, but they were all men. So we ran in naked, and we looked at all of the engineers and all of the people, and they were like this. So no reaction. So Sasha turned to me and said, fuck it, let's go somewhere else. So then we decided that we need to go somewhere where there are kids, where there are women, and where people are dressed like they're going out. So we ended up going to La Jolla to a brokers convention. And all the brokers were getting plaques and stuff from different real estate people. And we ran into that one. And I kept saying, don't run fast. You're going to catch me. And he caught me. That's why we ended up falling. And then we ended up on stage, and someone came and arrested him. And I knew who that person was. It was a cop that we had hired. So they took him, and I'm standing in the hallway, in the lobby, with only my two hands covering only one part of my body. And these two detectives that worked for the hotel detained me. And I saw the Larry Charles walk by, and then I saw the cameraman walk by. So I was sure they knew I was detained.
Yeah.
But I'm still naked. So this guy comes up and he says to the hotel policeman, okay, I'll take it from here. And he took me, and he's holding my arm, and I'm still holding, and he said, get in the van. He put me in the van, took me to the train station, and we waited 45 minutes for someone to find me some clothes. And I asked him, I said, who are you, the Lone Ranger? He said, yeah. So I thought he was taking me to jail. But it all worked out, except I'll tell you one thing, the cold, yeah, that doesn't work good. All that shivering away, that's what happens. You end up with nothing. Just, I want to go home and I want a blanket.
Where were the Kazakhstan scenes at the very beginning filmed at?
Romania.
Romania?
Okay. Yeah, there's a studio in Romania, and I got to tell you, they were very good. They were professional. I mean, it's 15 years ago, so it must be better now. They took us to a gypsy village in Romania, and we gave cigarettes, we gave bottled water, we gave money, we gave everybody like $10 or something, and they were only supposed to get $2, but we gave them more, and it was great. They were nice. They all did the dancing and all that stuff they were doing. They didn't understand a damn thing he said. So, but they were understanding because I'm Armenian, and I was like getting a couple of words across, but it was Romania, and they were very good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Did you like doing that movie or whatever?
Did you enjoy doing the movie?
Enjoy doing the movie?
Yeah, was it one of your favorite movies to do?
I just thank you, God. Thank you, God. You guys, listen, that I had done 120 different appearances on television and movies. I did SWAT, I did Alan Strange, I did a lot of stuff. But running around naked got me famous. And I was 120 pounds heavier then. So you couldn't see anything. You know, everything was covered by something else. But now I don't think I could run around naked. Plus, I have granddaughters. I told anybody who wants $1 million. Give me $1 million.
Two other questions about the movie. One, the driving. Was it like just planned where you were in a film beforehand, or did you guys actually just drive and say this is a good place to film? And two, was Pamela Anderson always planned to be the person he was going after, or was that just something that happened?
No, that was. Hold on 1 second. Hey, buddy, look at this. My kid is calling me on this, and he doesn't know I'm doing a podcast. So I'm doing a podcast. I'll call you back. Okay?
All right,
Bye.
bye. Okay.
Bye. So, but when we were driving, we knew where we were going.
Yeah.
We didn't know if they wanted us there, but we knew where we were going.
Yeah.
And what was the other question?
Was Pamela Anderson always
yeah.
or was it like, oh, we should do
No,
this
no.
person, and then
She was a great person. She didn't go nuts or anything. But we went to I believe it was West Covina or Ontario or something, and we did the scene with her.
Yeah.
Just did it real generic. 2 weeks later, we went to another book signing, and she said, "What are you guys doing here?" "Oh, we came for some pickup shots." "Oh, okay." And then our security guy told her security guy, "Let's go to Starbucks." So they went to Starbucks. And that's when we took the bag out. And that's when we tried to chase her, and she ran into the parking lot, and she fell. She ripped her pants, and she lost one of her high heels. So she's running, and some lady saw her, a lady who was driving, I believe it was a Jeep or something. She opened the door. Pamela Anderson got into the car, and then they were gone. And her people come to us and go, "Hey, where is she?" "Well, I don't know. I thought it was your person picking her up." "No, I thought it was your person picking her up." Well, nobody was supposed to pick her up. And then about 20 minutes later, she came by. The girl brought her back. And one guy had picked up her shoe. And later on, he emailed to her agent, that I have her shoe. And if you send me an autographed picture, I'll send you the shoe back. And it was a $900 pair of shoes.
So back.
Yeah, but when we did it the first time, it was too evident that we were doing something. She wasn't freaking out enough.
Yeah.
So we did it again. And this time she freaked out.
2 years later, Get Smart came out. Obviously, Steve Carell's in it. Yourself's in it. Rock's in it. You were with the great Khali in that movie. How was that experience with him and all those actors filming that show, or filming the movie about the show?
I got a call from my agent that said they want you to play Burly Man in Get Smart. And I said, "What is Burly Man?" He's in the bathroom, and Steve Carell comes in, and Burly Man says some stuff in a foreign language, and Steve reacts, and that was it. That was the scene.
Yeah.
And I said to them, I said, whoa. First of all, I don't want to play a part that's called Burly Man. So give the guy a name. Okay. And the second of all, I have watched Get Smart all my life, and I know I can play stalker. So Peter Siegel, the director, invited me to come to a table read. And that was awesome because everybody was there. Rock was there. the guy that played the chief. I'm friends with his son now. He everybody was there. These are all Cadillac movie people, right? And I'm just, and after the reading, Peter Siegel came up to me and he said, "Hey, I knew you spoke English, but I didn't know you speak English." And I went, "What? Okay." And so he said, "No, you can be Stocker. Perfect." So I don't even know who played Burly Man. Oh, I do. A guy. I did an ER. I did an ER years ago, and this guy played my brother, and he was the one that played Burly Man, the big, tall Armenian guy. So
how about the you were in the
Was it a goal of yours to do Get Smart?
yeah.
Like when you heard about it, were you like, I need?
oh yeah. When they offered me Burly Man, it was like I'm not going to do it. I am going to get Stocker. It was either that or nothing. And once he saw my read, and he knew. You know what their problem was? They thought, because we're going to go shoot in LA and then we're shooting in Canada on Get Smart, and they thought that they would have to have somebody with me all the time because I don't speak English. I'm a foreigner. I don't know what I'm doing. And then when we met, he says, "Hey, that's what I thought. I don't know. So I said, "No, man, I was born in the United States. I was acting." So yeah, they didn't want to take somebody to Canada that they'd have to assign somebody with and make sure that and I'm 50 years old, 55 years old at the time, and they thought, oh, they got to do this and this. Then they realized, no, I got my passport. I'm an American. It's okay. I speak English. So, I really, really like that because that movie got me into with a lot of people that are very good actors and stuff. So you didn't meet many people in Borat.
In 2011, you did The Artist, that won Best Picture. It was a silent film. What was that like? Because obviously not many people nowadays do silent films. Back in the day, it was very common, obviously, but now.
Well, back in the day, it's 1935. Not back in the day in 1970.
Yeah.
So when I got the interview, I went and met with the director.
Yeah.
And he says, and he was French. He says, "I want to do a silent black and white film." And I said, "Avatar just came out, and you want to do a silent film?" Because Avatar was really hot and everything.
Yeah.
Yes, and I have the money, which was only $12 million. So I said, okay. And John Goodman's in it. I'm like, okay, let's do it. Did I think it would win the Academy Award? After I got involved, and I have to tell you, every detail of that movie was looked at 3 or 4 times versus other movies like Get Smart that they look at, it's okay, go on, come on, let's do it. Da, 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 da. Because you're talking and there's some talking and people are listening. But in this one, everything had to be in its place. For instance, I'm looking at that plane behind you, and the way they would have set the plane is exactly the way it is, where one wheel is on his head and just everything was so perfect. And then it occurred to me, I got famous not saying a word of English in Borat. And then I got involved in a movie that won the Academy Award, and I never said a word. So I don't know. It's good for me. And I have to tell you, there was an article in the Hollywood Reporter, and all my friends that I grew up with, we used to play poker. We still play poker. And every time we play poker, when I'm dealing the cards or money, I go like this. And all of my friends, since I was 15 years old, man, why do you do that? You're spitting on the cars. Why do you do this? Why do you do that? But when I did it in The Artist, they wrote about it. Like, where did he come up with this? This was brilliant acting. And I said, no, that's the way I count money all the time. So, and it was a great scene. And the thing was that just like Borat went around the world, this thing went around the world. I went to Cannes for again for a second time because of The Artist, and it was, makes people think I'm a real actor. So it's good.
Do you have a favorite place that you went when you were going all over?
A favorite place that you had that you like to go to when you were filming?
My bed. My bed. No, there was I liked all of the stuff. I mean, Canada was great.
How about Alaska?
Fuck no. Listen, I got a letter yesterday from my doctor. Okay? And the letter says, I have arthritis, and the cold just makes, and it's true. Oh, you guys are laughing because you're young. Go find a nice old lady and tell her, when it's cold, does your bones hurt? And she's gonna go, yeah, because we have arthritis. And so, oh God, I was in so much pain.
I'll put that on my Tinder profile tonight. Ken told me to find an old lady to ask her if she has arthritis.
Yeah, and if it's cold, you'll see that she's got a shawl on her knees and her bones are aching. I know, because that's what my grandmother. And I never thought, but when I got to Alaska, I was in pain from the moment I got to Seattle till I got home, and I'm still not warm. I don't know how people live there.
Well, this was amazing. I know me and Ann had the time of our lives interviewing you. You're an absolute legend. You're in some of our favorites.
Oh God, I wish.
I love Borat. I love Get Smart. I know he's a huge fan of Cobra Kai.
Oh yeah, Cobra Kai.
Holes too. We can't forget Holes.
Oh my God, that was a long time ago. I loved it. I loved it because I met John and the guy that did Holes. He became a big star. It was great. It was great. Me and those two pigs.
Yeah, but honestly, it's been an honor interviewing you. We want to know, do you have anything to promote? You were telling us about the pilot. I don't know if you can disclose about anything about it.
Promote. I have 3 films that we made in 2019 in London, and they're all have to do with Mr. Mayfair. Mr. Mayfair is played by Armand Desante, and Stephen Bauer and me get in trouble in New York, and we go to find our friend in London who has opened a nightclub, and then we get in more trouble. But the thing I liked about it is I'm talking like this. It was not an accent. It was just regular acting, and it was a lot of fun. But they haven't come out yet. And then to be on a sadder note, when I got back 2019, I wrote a treatment. The treatment was about my granddaughter going with me to Armenia to spread the ashes of her grandmother, my wife.
Yeah.
So I wrote it, and I just wrote 5-6 pages, and then I give it to a writer who's written everything for me, and he directed and wrote You May Not Kiss the Bride, that we shot in Hawaii. Rob Hinden is a great guy, nice guy. So I sent him the treatment. He writes the script. He sends it back. She reads the treatment, my wife, and she says, "Why does the grandmother die?" I says, because Grandpa's the movie star, okay? And I'm not going to get any seats in the house if you take my ashes to Armenia. Okay, we laughed about it. They wrote the script. She died. She made it. She made it a real. She died. My wife died 2019. She
Our
died
condolences.
2020, January 1, 2:30 in the morning. And after that, I said, I don't give a shit what happens. I'm going to find the money to do this movie.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
the movie's called Pistachio because that's the
been filmed?
nickname. Huh?
Been filmed? Has the movie been filmed?
No, I need $2 million. And I need somebody to play my wife. Now, we were thinking of Kathy Bates because we haven't talked to her yet, but she was in the movie in Hawaii with us.
Yeah.
And then I thought, Cher is half Armenian. Maybe I can get Cher.
We love Cher, so that would be amazing.
But I haven't been able to get anybody, but I got to tell you, the whole world would change if Barbara Streisand directed the film and played my wife.
That'd be insane.
Well,
Yeah.
if you need any more people right here.
We're right here.
We're
We'll
right
play.
here.
Yeah, okay. When we come to Philly to open the Philly theater, you guys could come and we'll all get
If
drunk
you
and have a
do
good time.
a GoFundMe, let us know. We'll promote it for you. We want
Thank
this movie to get out.
Okay.
And where can we find you on socials?
I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. I'm in. And listen, I got to tell you, I'm old. Some of this stuff is like, how do I get a hold of this? It's WhatsApp. It's Instagram. It's LinkedIn. It's just, can't you just call? Can't you just, God, there's so many things you have to check. Did you get my call? Oh no, let me check 400 things. No, I didn't get it. Thank God. You know what? You guys, your generation. Can you drive a stick shift?
No.
Huh? Do you know what a party line is? Back in the day, your neighbor had the same phone line as you. So if she was on the phone, you couldn't talk. It was a party line. So there are some things that I know. But yes, I'll need all the promotion I can get. I really want this movie to be, this movie is my passion. It's for my wife and for my grandkids.
That's amazing. Well, Ken, it's been an honor. We want to thank you for coming on today.
Thank you so much.
Annie, listen, we're all in this entertainment thing together, and all we like is some just people to say, yeah, that was good. That's nice. I liked it. So
Absolutely.
that's it. So I like ants.
I love you, man.
It's been a complete honor. Thank you so much.
Thank you.